Now, you might remember previously on the show, I made a visit to the Warmun Arts Centre to see how they'd recover after the devastating floods of 2011. Turns out it's a wonderful centre and an amazing place to visit and see their art again. It has made a full recovery. When you're in the Kimberley, we all know there's a number of places to throw out the swag and sleep under the stars at night, but the crew and I chose this really comfy bed for the night here at the Warmun Roadhouse, and I can certainly recommend it. Today, we're on our way to Kununurra. Now, there's a few things I'd like to stop and show you along the way. It is a picturesque drive. It's very beautiful. So I think it's time to pack up the bags and get going. It's time to hit the road. As you drive through the Kimberley, there's no shortage of scenery. It's a long stretch of road, but mountain ranges, wildlife and all things nature just can't be missed. Now, I wouldn't normally pull the car over for a creek crossing like this because during the dry season, it's exactly that. Most of these are just dry, sandy beds, but because we've had a few thunderstorms the last couple of days, this torrent of water is flowing down here. It's submerging these trees and it's on its way to Lake Argyle, which of course we know is the largest man-made lake in this country. In fact, it's so big that 80 Sydney harbours would fit inside it. One thing that sets this landscape apart from anywhere else in the state is the remarkable Boab tree. Now, these guys originate from Africa, but they've been here for tens of thousands of years, and they're certainly a Kimberley icon. It's often referred to as a bottle tree due to its swollen trunk that can sometimes reach a diameter of 20 metres. These cattle are no surprise up here. This is the Boab cattle, and they just roam the highways here in the Kimberley. In fact, they're probably the biggest challenge when driving through this landscape. They're the easiest thing to hit, and they don't have any courtesy when it comes to vehicles. Just off the highway, around 15 k's out of Kununurra, is a little place I found called Valentine Springs. Just a couple of river crossings to tackle before I get there. Oh, that's actually, that's tremendously fresh water. This is called Valentine Springs. It's quite warm water, but that's, I guess, the beauty of coming up here at this time of year. I mean, there's still some humidity, there's a lot of rain around, some thunderstorms, but so early in the dry season, all this water's flowing and it's created this beautiful pool. Best thing is, I'm the only one here. Now, I've just pulled into Kununurra and I thought, without haste, I'd come up and see the Mirror National Park. It's just on the outskirts of town. It's like a little lost city. Located in the heart of Kununurra, it's a hidden gem that is definitely worth grabbing the backpack and going for a wander amongst the sheer beauty of this place. The black banding of the rocks are caused by cyanobacteria. The more porous layers of the sandstone have remained moist for longer periods, attracting this microorganism to its surface. On the other hand, the orange, less porous layers are the result of iron staining. Tell you what, this trip to Kununurra and through the Kimberley is really blowing me away. I can certainly recommend getting up here as soon as the dry season's open. Everything is so lush, it's so green, there's not as many people here, and there's just water everywhere. It's absolutely tremendous. If you'd like to know more, check out the guide on our website. It's destinationwa.tv. In the meantime, I think I'm going to enjoy this for a while. There's crocodiles in there.